Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here for another weekly vlog. It is a Sunday morning now and it is very rainy today, which I will talk about in a second. But we got up, we went to church this morning. Today I'm wearing another Quince dress. This is their linen, one of their linen dresses, which I just love all of their linen stuff. And this one is, the sleeves are a little bit longer, they almost hit my elbow, and then there's a collar and a V-neck. And if I get far enough away, you can see it hits like just above my knees. And it does have pockets, which I love. This is such a great dress. I've been wearing it for months. Like, it's perfect for pretty much every single season. Although it's linen, which lends itself more towards warm weather seasons. In Texas, where I live, it's warm for, it's mild, I should say, for most of the year. So I can get away with wearing this. But anyway, my dear friend Rachel's son has a birthday party today, and it was supposed to start 45 minutes ago, and they bumped it an hour due to the rain, and it is still pouring, and the entire party is completely outdoors. I feel really bad. I'm sure Rachel has been planning this and getting it all together. Like, as the mom, you end up doing a lot prepping for a birthday party, and then for it to be completely rained out is just like, but welcome to our week. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day, and I'm really glad you're here. All right, I'm in our laundry room right now, and we don't really have very much birthday wrapping paper. We have silver, which I think is fine. I apologize if there's any ambient noise. I do have the washing machine running. Here's the gift that we got him. I think it's so cute. It has like the little wolves. I don't know. I've been Minecraft adjacent for months now when Riley's playing and the kids are playing with him, but I've never played it, but it looks fun. So I'm gonna wrap that up. I've got my tape and scissors, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this paper and wrap it all up and try to make it look birthday-y. And we will go from there as far as the weather is concerned.
I made him something.
Nora made him a birthday card that on the front says, "Love Nora." So fun. All right, I'm gonna turn it off because I know this washing machine is super loud. I know the washing machine is loud, but I thought I would just show you. Pretty cute and birthday-ish for a 6-year-old boy. I don't think he probably cares too much about the wrapping, but and then Nora wrote her birthday card to him, so we're gonna head out, put the kids in their rain boots, and we're gonna bring jackets, and we're just gonna hope for the best as far as the weather is concerned.
Yeah, go. Just get one. Just get one with Sissy.
Okay.
The rain is definitely still drizzling, but this little fishing birthday party is very adorable. How's it going, guys?
Really good. Colin.
Nora's eating a candy bracelet, and Colin
See a movie you got before.
is fishing.
I didn't catch any.
Have you been fishing at all?
I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's okay. You can do whatever you'd like.
Because then my...
Let me cast it far for you again.
We found our fall decorations. They were indeed in the attic. We just got back from the birthday party, and it did rain mostly the whole time, and at points it was absolutely pouring, but we have a rain or shine friend group, and everybody showed up, and we had a really fun time nevertheless. And I've got, like, this is available in my shop. I've got all my hat on. We all had jackets on. We all were wearing rain boots. We pulled out our Alaska bin. It's funny, but all right, let me show you what's all in this big bin of fall decor, which has not been opened for several years. And so I forget a lot of it. We have these cool little rattan pumpkins. This one, let's get it to focus. This one, and then there's a bigger one, I believe. A velvet pumpkin. A little give thanks sign. I forgot about these branches. These are really pretty. I don't know where, I think I actually do know where the vase is that I used to put these in. But these are really pretty. Here's the larger sized rattan pumpkin. It goes with, it can go with this one. Let's see. I have some pretty ceramic pumpkins. These would look pretty on our mantle. Excited to have found these. I really forgot about a lot of this stuff. These are just like eucalyptus leaves, which are not fall, so I'm not exactly sure why they're in this bin, but they are, so that's fine. This shirt is from my shop, and I always pack it up with fall stuff. And it says, it's embroidered. It says Pumpkin Spice Life. So I'll pull this back out and enjoy it for this fall. This one looks a little worse for the wear, but it's just like a little, this would be cute like on a bathroom counter, maybe our guest bath, because it's such a small little counter, just like a little pop of fall, maybe with like a little pumpkin next to it. Could be cute. Oh, I forgot I sold these in my shop one year. I should sell these again. They're really sweet. Gather here with grateful hearts. Is that what it says? Yes. Dish towel. And then another couple of just autumnal colored dish towels. I believe these were just from Walmart. This is just a bag of little foam pumpkins. A lot of little ones and some bigger ones. Oh good, I was hoping we would have pillow covers. Yay. Okay, so we always have 4 pillows on our couch. Oh, I love this orange velvet. Those are so cute. Those are from IKEA, I believe. And then, oh, we have 4 of these? We only need 2. In our old house we had, in this house we just have 1 couch, but in our old house we also had couches in our front room. So I guess that's why I have more, but I'll do some mustard and some orange, I guess. Or I could just do, I really like the orange. Or I could just do the orange with the, we have like neutral, natural tan colored ones right now, so that would be pretty with these. We'll see. But I have a bunch of those. Riley just asked me, do we have any pillow covers for fall? And I was like, I don't remember. We have a couple of blankets, I think, are the last thing. So this one, I used to put this in our front room on those cream colored couches at our old house. I would lay this over the edge and it would just add a pop of warmth. So that's really pretty. So we can maybe lay that somewhere around here. And then this is a super cozy blanket. It has a bunch of, like, it needs to be washed from whatever these little things have left behind, but just like leaves and stuff. It's cute. So I will wash the dish towels, the t-shirt, the blankets, and the pillow covers so that they're all refreshed since they've been in the attic now for a couple of years. And then I'm gonna go around and put some of these little pops of fall out just to bring a little bit of cozy fall vibes into our house, especially since I didn't do that last year. I'm really excited to do it this year. And then we are having a grocery delivery order, which we have almost every Sunday from Walmart delivered, and that will be here in the next about 30 minutes. And in that, I ordered a bunch of real pumpkins, like small pumpkins, I love putting those just around the house. I think they're so cute and they're so easy and they're just great. So hopefully we'll get, well, I actually already know they didn't substitute those. So hopefully they look good enough to put out and that will be great. All right, this is exciting. I'm so glad we found this. It was bizarre not being able to find it because I didn't even realize that we had anything. Like all of our Christmas decor is in our garage. And I guess I probably have spring and Easter decor up in the attic too, come to think of it. All right, I'm gonna do some laundry, get all this stuff freshened up, and then we can, this evening, put it all out, and it's gonna be so cozy. I'm excited. Hey, it's Monday now, and it's been kind of an interesting morning. Colin has a little friend over for a play date, and I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, his very first solo play date. We have invited sibling sets over many times and he ends up playing in the mix, but Nora is at her grandmother's house this morning doing homeschool with her like she does every Monday. And so Colin and I were just at home and I've been buzzing around the house doing laundry and getting things done. And so I said to Colin, do you want me to invite Rhett over, who is one of my dear friend's children who lives right down the street from us? And he was like, yeah. So I called her and she was like, yeah, that's perfect. And so we swung by and picked him up, and now Colin has a friend. So they're having a great time. I just made the bed, did a load of laundry, emptied the dishwasher. I fed my sourdough starter yesterday and then just mixed up a loaf this morning. I've been answering emails, you know, just all the normal things of getting back into the swing of the week. Today is the official first day of fall, but it is so hot and humid outside, extremely humid outside, and kind of miserable.
Mommy, you say this strawberry out of this guy's mouth?
Oh.
Sick.
There's a strawberry stuck. Oh, I think I got it in the dinosaur's mouth. I would like to say crisis averted, but it was not averted. That strawberry is not coming out, so we'll deal with that in a little bit. I had a late night last night because we were getting the kids all settled down and ready for bed. It was about 9 o'clock in the evening, and one of my dear friends called me who lives in my neighborhood, and she was having a really, really hard time. She was in the middle of a really intense anxiety attack. And I could just hear it in her breathing alone. But obviously she was just really struggling. And so I went right over to her house, and we ended up sitting and talking for several hours, and just was like helping her through it in the best way I knew how. I've been there. I know what it's like to just be in that state. So there've been a lot of different things going on, and it just kind of all culminated, and we just like talked through it. Her husband was there, and he's amazing, but he was taking care of putting kids to bed and stuff like that. So she kind of just needed to like step out, but she didn't want to be alone. So we ended up sitting on her porch, and it was really nice, and I was so humbled that she thought to call me. And so I've been checking with her today, and I think she ended up getting some good sleep, and she's like feeling okay. You know, but I know what that's like. It's not fun. It's really hard, and it does seem to hit the world quiets down at night, and you're ready to get in bed, and then sometimes it does just spiral. So I was grateful to be able to be there for her in the way that I could. I couldn't do much, but I could just sit and be with her, which I think is all most of us really need when we're in those situations. So anyway, I'm going to keep on keeping on with my day, but I wanted to say good morning and happy Monday. Hey, it's like 5:30 now. Let me crop out that hot mess hutch thing that we have. I'm drinking sparkling water with lemon, which is delicious. And I am currently making a pot of chicken and rice soup. And then over here I have sourdough fermenting. And then I have bread rolls rising in the oven. And I just got a box from Walmart. I have been so impressed with Walmart's clothing range lately. I feel like they have some of my very favorite things lately that I've gotten have been Walmart, which is so fun because the prices are so good. Like that army green midi cotton dress. I wear that thing as often as it's clean, and it was $11. So I am going to Naples, Florida this coming Thursday to celebrate my mom's 60th birthday, which actually happened a month ago. But we are meeting up there, me, my sister, my mom, for a girls' weekend to celebrate her birthday. And I saw this dress. Oh, it's very cute. I saw this dress on Walmart when I was doing the grocery order. I thought it was going to be delivered with the groceries, but it was one of those like ship separately situations. But we have Walmart Plus, so we don't pay for shipping or delivery or anything like that. We pay just like $100 a year. Oh, it's so cute. So it has some detailing on the sleeves and some detailing around the collar. And there's a little tie here. I'll probably just leave that open for a little bit of a V-neck. And then it's tiered and it has pockets. So cute. And it was like $10. So I feel like this would be perfect for this coming weekend. It's like the exact right vibes for this kind of trip. So I will try it on a little later. I don't feel like doing that right now because I'm in the middle of cooking, but I will try that on, and that I think is going to be a great option. And then I also ordered a really cool skirt from Walmart and a lime green sweater tank top that has some cool details on it that I thought would be cute for this fall in general, but definitely for this trip with like jeans and jewelry. Be cute for going out to get coffee in the morning or go out to lunch or something like that. Just like a little bit more dressed up than athletic wear. I don't even know what I'm wearing today. I've got like a shirt that's kind of like a dressed up t-shirt and I have an athletic skirt on. I don't know. I just threw clothes on because I'm home all day today. We went to pick up Nora from her grandmother's house because she goes there, as I've said many times. But in case you're new, we homeschool as a part of a homeschool hybrid school. So a couple days of the week, my kids are home with me and I homeschool my daughter who's in kindergarten. My son does not yet do the homeschool portion because he is still in pre-K. And then a couple days of the week, they go to in-person school. So, and then on Friday, we kind of treat it as a homey fun day. I know a lot of parents, as they get older, there's a lot more extracurriculars and hands-on projects going on Fridays, but we're not fully into that zone yet. Some Fridays we do more, and then some Fridays we do less. It just sort of depends on the week. But anyway, we went to pick her up, and on the drive to go pick her up, Colin fell asleep in his car seat. And he was asleep the whole time we were there, and we visited for a little while, and he stayed asleep. And then we drove all the way home, and he stayed asleep. And then I moved him inside into his bed, and he is still asleep. And it's 5:39, and now I'm like, he probably needs to wake up so that he'll sleep tonight. But I always feel bad. I hate to wake a sleeping kid. I hate to, like, if he's asleep and his body needs sleep, I don't want to wake him up. But then also, like, 8 o'clock rolls around, and, like, it's going to be a little dicey. He and I have such similar sleeping habits. We like to stay up late, take a late evening nap, and then stay up late. That's my ideal dream situation. If I could do that every day, I would. It just does not work well for life. But that's what he does, and I'm like, I understand. That's also my preference. It's been a little while, like an hour or so, and the soup is done. The rolls are about to go in the oven. Can you see them? They have risen. And I'm going to make some brownies. On Mondays in this particular season of life, I really enjoy making a more homemade meal and a dessert to go with it, just because Nora's gone all day. I'm at home with Colin, and it's just a low-key day, and it's a good day for me to make some food that we can eat on as leftovers throughout the week. Plus, I really enjoy easing into the week with a nice meal all together. So this is this brand that I've shared about several times. It's called Better Goods. It's sold only at Walmart, and the brand reminds me a lot of things that Trader Joe's would have. A lot of the options are really interesting. In fact, let me show you these peaches that I picked up that I have not yet tried from Better Goods, but they look so good. So they are yellow peaches. It's hard for me to read on the screen. Yellow cling peach halves in light syrup with amaretto flavor. How delicious would that be with vanilla ice cream? So good. So we haven't tried them yet, but I love peaches a lot and I love amaretto a lot. So I need to get some vanilla ice cream and put one of these little peach halves in a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Sounds delicious. It's not just desserts. It just so happens I'm showing you sweets, but they have, Better Goods has all kinds of stuff. I've just been really impressed with it. Every time I get it, I'm like, because Trader Joe's is about an hour, maybe an hour and a half even from where we are, the closest one. And we used to drive down there around this time every year. We would just stock up for fall and winter, because I think that's where Trader Joe's really shines with their offerings, are in, you know, their fall and winter options. But it's kind of a hassle. It's out of the way. You've got to bring a cooler, bringing the kids. It's 3 hours round trip. It's always so crowded on the weekends, which is when we go. And I've just been very impressed that Walmart has just the same sort of options, I feel like, kind of more interesting flavors. I mean, this is just brownies, but I think you know what I mean. So if you are a Walmart shopper, and a lot of it's organic, or like this one is made with certified fair trade cocoa. So it's a lot of that kind of stuff too, which is why it evokes Trader Joe's to me. I'm not saying they're the exact same. I'm just saying that the brand in general reminds me of the Trader Joe's branding, and like their offerings. I guess I should look at the instructions. I usually just mix it all up. Oh yeah, mix the water, oil, and egg first, and then add the mix. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Colin is still asleep, so I have really made bedtime difficult tonight. But like I said earlier, I feel like if he needs sleep, he needs sleep, and he's not taking daily naps anymore. But usually at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, he'll take a super, super long nap, and I feel like that's his little body just needing some extra time to catch up on sleep. I get it. I get it.
Where?
Look at that steam coming off. Chicken and rice soup. I'm getting ready for bed here in a minute, and I saw this dress. I had laid it on my bed, and this is why I'm getting ready for bed, because I need some sleep. And so I thought, oh, I'll just put it on before I get my pajamas on for the night. Also, if you see stuff all across the shower floor, that's because when Colin takes a shower in our bathroom, he loves to like knock things over, whatever. Anyway, I think this is adorable. Obviously, it's a bit more summery than fallish, but I am going to southern Florida here in a couple of days, and I think this will be perfect for like a girls' brunch or going out to dinner one night or whatever. So it does have this little detailing at the top here, and then some little flutter sleeves, and it does have a tie, so you could tie it up. That would be a little too much for me, but I just have like a sports bra on, so I don't even have like a real, and then it just has pockets, and the back is just pretty simple. I think it is very, very, very cute. I'm totally gonna wear this on our girls' weekend this weekend. So always love to find a dress that's like 10 bucks. I will link it below. I don't know, because it's on such deep sale, how many sizes and colors will be left, but this would be a great thing to snag and pop in your closet if you have any travel coming up to somewhere warm, or if you just want it so that by the time spring rolls around, you have a fresh dress that was 10 bucks. I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my pajamas and get in bed. I'm exhausted. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, it's Tuesday afternoon now, and it's been one of those days where I just have been going, and I totally forgot to check in with you guys. So this morning I got my hair cut. I just got a trim. You can kind of always tell because it always looks so much better, and like the curls are so much more perfect when I get it done than when I do it, because I just do it in like big chunks really quickly, and she does like every little piece. But it always feels good to have the ends nice and crisp and feeling good. So I did that, and then I also booked in towards the end of next month to go and get some lowlights and just make my hair a little bit like a warm, darker tone for fall and winter. I don't like having it. I like kind of going with the seasons like that. But it was very sweet because one of my good friends in our neighborhood watched the kids. It was only like an hour long outing, you know, just only getting a trim, but it was very nice for her to watch the kids. And then since I've been back, Nora and I have been working on her homeschool homework and schoolwork today. So we're just finishing up her last little thing that she has to do today. We've done all of her reading, her math, her handwriting, journaling, science, and we're just finishing up social studies. They're studying Asia, and we are working on some different things with that. So it's been a really good day, and I'm about to pull out the lunch boxes, and I always make them 2 at a time. So I make 4 at one time in an assembly line so that the kids are covered for both of their in-school days, and I don't have to think about it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm kind of supervising Nora as I'm doing this. I'm thinking it would be really nice if, we always do the work in the front room up at the front table, but it would be really nice if we had like bar stools in here. We don't have any like bar to where we could, while I was working in the kitchen, I could also be helping her along. But it's only now in kindergarten that she like has questions about things a whole lot. Like as time moves on, my other homeschool friends have said like you get them set up with something, and then they're usually pretty self-sufficient for a chunk of time, and then you come back and you work together, you learn the next thing, and like you don't necessarily have to sit. Like I end up sitting with Nora for the whole time, which is fine because she's in kinder, but I'm just figuring it out as I go. But it's been great. The end of their first quarter is at the end of next week, and I mean, this girl is reading beautifully, writing beautifully, sounding out words beautifully. Her handwriting is so gorgeous. Her math and science skills are great. She's learning so much about the whole world around us and animals, and she always has these little cool facts, and I've just been very excited and impressed by this model of education and this school and the whole situation just has been working really well for our family. So anyway, I'm gonna get to making some lunches, but I wanted to say hey, and usually I would say good morning, but it is 1:30, so good afternoon. The lighting isn't great, and we are about to get very, very severe weather tonight. I have been getting alerts, and my phone is blowing up with messages from friends and messages from weather apps, and I'm getting emails, severe thunderstorm warning, hail, tornadoes, 75 plus mile per hour winds, like just crazy weather is coming our way here shortly. So I'm hoping that we don't get the worst of it and that it's not as bad as it looks, but it looks like it might be a bit of a long night. So we're just getting, batten down the hatches and just getting everything kind of like ready to go for the evening. Cars in the garage, anything that's outdoors, secure, all that kind of thing. So we just finished dinner. I just made burrito bowls. So just rice and beef and then toppings on top. And we make some variation of tacos every single week. Everyone loves them. They are so easy and all that. So I usually just use normal McCormick taco seasoning, but I saw this, and this is by Hidden Valley Ranch, and it's called Rancho Taco Mix. And you mix it in just like you would a packet of taco seasoning, or like I just get the big taco seasoning and just do the tablespoons of it. But it is really, really, really good. It has, you instead of adding water when you're simmering the meat, you add milk, and then the actual mix has cheddar cheese in it. And so it has, you wouldn't eat it and be like, wow, this is cheesy, but it has a very creamy flavor, and there's it tastes like taco meat with a little bit of like a creamy cheesy flavor and a little bit of like a dash of like a Hidden Valley Ranch flavor. We all absolutely loved it. Just holding it here, I can smell, the packet. It smells so good. So I'm gonna leave a link to it below. We just got it from Walmart. We get all of our groceries from Walmart. But if you are also a taco family and you make tacos all the time and you want to try something different that's still in the very similar flavor profile, like my kids devoured this. Colin got seconds and ate all of his seconds, and Nora ate all of her first, which that tells me everything I need to know, because both of them, if they don't like something, like, it's dicey, and they were devouring this. Riley and I both loved it. So I always love to find something new like this that's just so easy to throw in the cart, but it just mixes dinner up just a little bit, adds a slightly different flavor into the mix, and you could really go crazy and make like a cilantro lime ranch to drizzle on top, or like a sour cream ranch or something. That could be really good. I didn't have it in me to be that creative tonight, but this was great. Okay, I just started the dishwasher. I just put the load of laundry into the dryer, and the kids did a good job. They did a medium job of picking up the playroom, which is also our living room. After they're in the bath right now with Riley, he's getting them out and getting them all cleaned up. I mean, they're clean now, getting them dressed for bed. So they're gonna have to come in here and pick everything up. And then I'm hoping to get them down before the storms start, because they sleep really well if they're already down through the storms, but it's hard to put a child down when it's really loud outside. In fact, I can hear thunder currently at the moment. I also am going to take the dog out. Charlie, where's he? He's usually right. Can you see him perched in the corner right here? Take him out too, because he is not going to go out if it's rainy at all, certainly not if it's storming. So that's my little update, but I'll link this below. I think you're going to love it. Well, it's Saturday now, and I had not checked in with you guys in a couple of days, so I thought I would tell you about what the past couple of days have been like. I am obviously not at home. I am in Naples, Florida. It's been absolutely beautiful, and this morning my mom went to go play pickleball, and my sister wanted to go and try out the Burn Boot Camp that they have here, which is a franchise that she has, she loves, and she goes to a lot in her home in Virginia. And they are both very, very, very extroverted people, and I am an introvert. And so sometimes on trips like this, when everyone's kind of doing their own thing, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a beat to myself. So it's been a nice morning so far. I've just been at the condo. I just got in some workout clothes. I'm gonna go over to the little gym in the condo area and work out on my own and just take some time to myself. I just really do better if I have some breaks from, like, just some introvert breaks. And all the introverts said amen. I know you guys know what I mean. So anyway, here's how it went. So on Thursday, I don't think I vlogged it all on Thursday because my flight, I was leaving for the airport around noon for my afternoon flight. I don't have a tripod, so I'm sorry if my hand is a little shaky. I'm just holding it up. So I had to leave at noon to leave for the airport for my flight in the afternoon, and because of that, from the time I woke up, got the kids off to school, and then I was in heavy get work done before I leave mode. So I don't think I vlogged it all on Thursday, and then I had really smooth travels. I had a little bit of a flight delay, but it was minor, and then I landed here very easily. It was all really seamless, and my sister and mom had landed from their flights, my mom coming from Maryland and my sister coming from Virginia, we'd all landed within 30 minutes of each other or so. So we got together, got in an Uber, and we drove down, we rode down to the condo here. I feel like I might be really shaky. Let me see if I can do a DIY. Okay, this is not a great angle, but at least I won't be shaking. So anyway, that's what we did on Thursday, and then we got here on Thursday, and we went out to dinner to a place called Brio, which is Italian, and we got yummy food and drinks, and it was really nice. And then, so that was Thursday. Then yesterday was Friday, and we woke up and we had breakfast here at the condo, and then we went to the beach, which was beautiful and so empty. It's the off season here, and so because it's the off season, it's really quiet. The beach was really empty. The water is just beautiful. It's like Caribbean water. It's because we're on the Gulf, and so it's just clear, still, warm water. So we ended up getting in the water for a really long time, and that's how I got this beautiful sunburn that I have. And so anyway, it was just gorgeous. And then we sat on the beach for a while and just hung out, and then we all came back here to the condo and we got showered and dressed, and we went shopping for a long time. So we went to Serena and Lily, which is a stunning home decor store, and so we went and walked through there, and it was such a fancy experience. Like, we went in and they gave us all glasses of wine, and we walked around, and then they have this outdoor patio seating area thing, and we sat out there, and I was like, I feel like we're at a restaurant, not at a home store, like a furniture store. But we had a really nice time there, and then we kept walking, and we went into a couple places and went shopping, and we went to one of my mom's favorite stores, and she tried on a bunch of dresses, and we had a lot of fun watching her try on her dresses and giving her feedback, and it was just fun. And they gave us wine there too, and they had cookies, and I was like, is this just how they do it? And my mom was like, yeah, everything's such an experience. So we had a really nice time. It was great. And then we went to dinner at my mom's favorite Naples restaurant, which is called, as I'm saying this, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's called and then it starts with a C. I cannot think of what it's called, but I want to say I'm going to remember. I'm probably not going to remember. I can write it in. Anyway, it was really, really fun, and we had they were doing a fixed price menu because it's off season. I guess they only do that in the off season. And so we all got salads and entrees and desserts, and we had drinks, and we had, like I said, dessert, and I got a decaf cappuccino, and it was just amazing. It was so fun. And we just really, it was a long meal. It was like a 2 to 3 hour meal, and we just took our time and just enjoyed. It was so, everything was perfect and delicious, and the wait staff was incredible, and we were joking around with them, and we just had a really, really nice time. So we came back here, and we were both really tired. I thought that was my mom, it was not. Then we came back here. We were all three very tired, so we decided to go to bed. Anyway, that's been our trip so far. It's just beautiful here. It's like tropical weather, and warm and humid and breezy, and the beach is so gorgeous, and we're just having such a nice time all together. My mom is so happy because this is her 60th birthday gift trip, however you want to say it. So it's been really good. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, and if I have any more footage that I want to pop in from this portion of the week, the best ending to the week possible, ending up on like a tropical vacation with my mom and sister, I will pop that in at the end here. But thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. But anyway, thanks for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you'll take a second to check out my online shop, blairlambdesign.com. I launch new designs seasonally, and we're adding new things all the time. And I would love for you to just go and take a look at the tees and sweatshirts that we have, jewelry, candles, and all kinds of other fun accessories. So make sure to head over there. There is always a link below, or you can head directly to blairlambdesign.com.